Yeah. So we will start our discussion for this first chapter now. When we come to discussion for first chapter, it's better to understand these few words now. Something called business. So this is the word we are not hearing first time. So अपन business already बहुत बार सुन चुके हैं. The word business we already read in our intermediate level. Now whatever I am discussing here, this is not there in your foundation because this is there in your inter books and foundation expect you to have this knowledge. So what is business? A state, we read it, a state of being busy, right? So this is something where people, where individual is busy by doing it regularly, continually doing that such activity. Then we started calling that person into so and so business because he is continuously doing that thing, repeatedly doing that thing. So we started saying that he is into so and so business. करेक्ट. हर कोई इंसान एक ही चीज़ को डेली दोहराता है, देन हम सब उसको बोलना चालू करें कि ही इज़ इनटू सो एंड सो बिजनेस, ये इस चीज़ का धंधा करता है, राइट? सो बट दैट्स द करेक्ट मीनिंग बिकॉज बिजनेस इज समथिंग वेयर वी कीप आवरसेल्फ बिजी बाय कंटिन्यूअसली रिपीटेडली डूइंग समथिंग विद some objective like earning profit. That's the objectives of the business, right? But there were forms of doing business, right? Business को करने के बहुत सारे तरीके थे. One of the form was sole proprietor. If you remember, sole proprietor was one of the form of business and very basic form of business. But इसके कुछ drawbacks थे. What was the drawbacks? Like there is no law ruling or governing for sole proprietor and unlimited liability. It is major disadvantage was unlimited liability. Correct. So what do you mean by unlimited liability? If I say the exact meaning, it's something called to pay off the business liabilities or to pay off the business losses. Owner has to sell off its personal asset and pay the business losses. Correct. But if I keep in simple word, ओनर को अपने घर के सभी चीज़ें बेचकर बिजनेस के लॉसेस को बेयर करना पड़ता है, बिजनेस के लाइबिलिटीज को पे करना पड़ता है. इफ आई कीप इट मोर सिंपल वर्ड, ओनर को उसके घर के टीवी बर्तन ये सब बेचकर बिजनेस के लॉसेस को पे करना पड़ता है. दैट द मीनिंग ऑफ अनलिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी. बिकॉज जब बिजनेस के एसेट्स बस नहीं होते तो उसको खुद के घर के एसेट बेचकर बिजनेस के लाइबिलिटीज को पे करना पड़ता है. This was a major drawback in unlimited in sole proprietorship, something called unlimited liability. Now I think you are aware of the word unlimited liability, correct? And due to this drawback, we got another forms of doing business. That is the reason of so many forms of doing business, because to overcome one or the other drawback in one form of business, we got new forms of business. That's the reason we are not having any particular single form of doing business. Then we come to second, a famous form of doing business is one of the form of doing business is HUF, Hindu Undivided Family or Joint Hindu Family. So here full family is into the business. Sole proprietorship, only one person was into the business. Here full family is into the business, and here is also the same disadvantage, limited capital. Now, what is the word? Something called capital. Just a second. Yeah. What is the word capital? What do you mean by the word capital? This, yeah. What do you mean by the word capital? Let us discuss this very important word. Capital is something which is required to start a business. Yes, which is required to start a business. So जो पैसा धंधा चालू करने के लिए रखता है, that is called capital. I'm very much emphasizing चालू करने के लिए जो लगता है, to start a business. But after starting, we need some money to run the business. Correct. That is another different capital. That is actually called as working capital. If you are able to understand. Just a minute. that is called working capital. Just a minute. Yeah, so that is called working capital. So I am emphasizing my words. So amount required to start a business is capital, and amount required to run the business is working capital. If I keep it in Hindi, धंधा स्टार्ट करने के लिए जो पैसा ना दैट इज कैपिटल, और धंधा चलाने के लिए जो पैसा ना दैट इज कॉल्ड वर्किंग कैपिटल. करेक्ट. सो व्हेन इट कम टू HUF एंड सोल प्रोप्राइटरशिप, कैपिटल वाज लिमिटेड एंड लायबिलिटी वाज अनलिमिटेड. दिस वाज अ डेंजर ड्रॉबैक देयर. मतलब जो स्टार्ट करने के लिए पैसा होना वो बहुत कम है, बिकॉज सोल प्रोप्राइटर सिंगल पर्सन कैन कीप इट सेविंग or take a loan and keep it to the business to start. And same with HUF. Here members can increase from one, more than one, like 10, 12, 20 or 50, might be 50 if they are having a big family there. But still it's also limited when we see other forms of business. But danger point was limited capital and unlimited liability. And yeah, but in HUF, if you remember, only Karta was having unlimited liability. Other than Karta, family members were called as co-partners. They were not having the unlimited liability. If only Karta was having the unlimited liability, because he was only the one to manage the business. After HUF, we got something called association of person, like partnership. We have a separate act to govern a partnership, Partnership Act 1932. In partnership also, again same disadvantage, unlimited liability, limited capital, because partners were very limited, like might be 110. But here is one more drawback in partnership, like there are many chances of disputes. So because decision is taken by majority of person, so once they start feeling there is no understanding into between the partners, then they will be end up into dispute and dissolution of partnership. So this was also a disadvantage of partnership. And same disadvantage is running from sole proprietor was limited capital again and unlimited liability, because partners are also having unlimited liability to pay their partnership business losses or liabilities. That was also the drawback there. To overcome these 2 points, we got one more interesting form of business, my favorite, company. Company is very interesting form of doing business. See, starting three what I discuss is limited capital and unlimited liability, but company was actually having opposite combination, unlimited capital. Here capital was with no limit and liability was limited. You're understanding, this combination is danger combination. That the reason company is a very much good choice of having a business when you have want to have it on the large scale, and you want to have it into different kinds of countries, different types of different countries. If you want to extend the boundaries of the country, company is only the suitable form of doing business. You're understanding now? Just you know all this, but I just keeping in your mind with exact words to be used, because words are very important to show your understanding on the things. That's the reason I'm just stressing on the words. See, capital which is required to start a business, working capital which is required to run the business, and something called limited capital, unlimited liability, which was there in one starting three forms of business. And to work on that, we got a company, and we got a separately governing act for companies, Companies Act 2013, for companies which has this two advantages: limited capital, sorry, unlimited capital and limited liability. You are understanding now? So these were forms of doing business. Correct. Now this is just a discussion to have to start a kick for your why we do accounting. That was our main question. Now I will come to that. So we are doing business. This were the so and so forms of doing business. Now why we do business? Correct. So one objective is to earn the profit. Let me get my screen clear. We do business, right? So we are doing business to know something from it. So owner is keeping their amount to start a business, that was your capital, so they are expecting something from the business, correct? So at the end they are expecting something called, see, at the end owner by keeping money they will be expecting how did their business perform, right? They पैसा लगाए धंधा स्टार्ट करे, and at the end we will be always excited to know how our business got performed, right? Performance of business, I am trying to say was performance of business, but technically in accounting it is known as financial performance. So we do accounting for the business to know their financial performance. I can keep it now. That is actually the objective of accounting. So how we do, what we do, we'll see. But one of the objective of accounting is to, it is done for the business. Accounting is done for the business to know its financial performance. Financial performance is nothing but for the business. Try to guess how will say business is performed well, business is performing bad in the terms of profit or loss, correct? So financial performance is measured in the term of profit or loss, understanding? Now apart from financial performance, we do accounting for one more reason called, see, to keep it in simple way, we can have dance performance, and we can have, if someone is cooking or someone is dancing, they are always excited to know from the other how did they perform, correct? Dance performing tables, we go and ask how did I perform, and when we cook and given for someone to taste, we'll say how was your taste, and based on the taste they will say how good we are into the cooking, right? So that was our performance. But now other than performance, even we are worried about other dancers. When we are having into dance performance, दूसरे भी perform किए, same cooking also, many other are cooking. Where is our position? We are at the top list, where we are standing, that is. So we do accounting for even to know financial performance and even to know position. So that position is technically termed in accounting called financial position, understanding? So financial position, so now I can say directly objectives of accounting. We do accounting for the business to get two things. One is called to know financial performance, second one to know financial position. As financial performance is measured in terms of profit or loss, there should be something for financial position now. So for financial position, to know the financial position, we have something called assets and liability. So profit and loss is something the result of doing the business, and assets and liabilities are also results of business. I can say asset is something what business own, and liabilities are something what business owes. जो business own करता, that is called as asset. In simple words I am keeping, because we will discuss elaborately these all words. Now as a simple word I can say assets are something what business is owning, and liabilities are something what business is owing. उधार जो भी उसके रिटर्न करने की चीजें से या अनपेड चीजें से, that is called as liability. As of now I can say that. So this is the whole cycle why we do accounting for the business, to know its performance in terms of profit or loss, to know its position in terms of assets and liability. Now the day, one more interesting part. These two things, one is your financial performance and financial position, which is giving your profit or loss, assets and liability. Together is, there is a statement to give your profit or loss called P&L statement. There is a statement is showing your financial position, showing your assets and liabilities, called balance sheet. You're understanding? To know financial performance, we're having, which is termed in profit or loss, we have P&L statement, and to know financial position, to know our assets and liability, we have something called balance sheet. These two combined only are known as your financial statements. You're understanding now the flow. So if I keep in simple word, we do accounting for the business to know our business financial performance and financial position. These performance and positions are shown by the statements. एक report से समझ में आ रहा, तो performance ऐसी. Now student is going to the school whole full year, they are working hard there, and at the report day we see their performance. So report card is showing their performance same way. business performance, that is their business financial performance and business financial position are shown by the statements. We are not saying here reports, we are saying here that are shown by the statement. So financial performance statement is profit and loss statement, and business position statement is your balance sheet. Balance sheet is also a statement. So these two statements together is known as financial statements. You understanding now? So financial performance and financial position is shown by the financial statements. So we do accounting to know the financial performance and position, which are given by the two statements that are known as their financial statements. Clear? Right. Now we can move ahead. What I want to add here is, so business now, see, this is the ultimate objectives of doing accounting. These two, we discussed now, performance equation, are ultimate objectives of doing accounting, to know their performance and position. But this will not come with a click कि चलो आज performance and position मालूम कर लेंगे बोल के. It has something to, it has its process to do. So business will do some day-to-day activities. Yeah, that was only the business, right? Business means some regularly activities which is done by the person, that only we were terming as the business. Just now we discussed that activities is done regularly by the business. That activities we do something in the flow of accounting process, and we end up into the financial performance and financial position. And let me know who are actually wanting to know this performance and position, who are excited to know this performance and position, are owners, right? Not only owners. Or do you think only owners are interested to know this performance and position of the business? No, right? Because there are actually someone called users. So these users are interested to know the performance and position of the business. Now let me give you the whole definition now. Accounting is done for the business to know their financial performance and position. By this performance and position, user will make their rational decisions. Users will make their rational decisions. Who are the users now? We will discuss briefly in some time. But users are only interested to know this financial performance and position. Users के अंदर ही owner तक आता. Owner is a part of user. We have, other than owner, many persons are interested to know performance and position. We'll discuss one by one who are there into the users. Understanding? So business is doing some activities. Business is doing some activities. They are doing some activities now. That activities are only termed as in our accounting transaction. Understanding the flow now? Now business is doing some activities. Those activities are only termed as transaction. So business is doing these activities, day-to-day activities. These activities only be termed as a transaction, but business will do many activities. Do all activities are transaction? No, all business activities are not transaction. Only few activities of business are transaction. Now how we'll get to know which is transaction, which is not a transaction? So when we see in accounting term, give me a minute. Yeah, so when we see now, business is doing some activities. Those activities we are calling as a transaction. Correct. Those activities we are calling as a transaction. Now, do all the business activities are transaction? No. See, business is doing many activities, like they are having their own parties. Business will have the own parties, employees parties, owner parties, and business can have their own meetings at their cabin. So that conducting meeting is activity, right? That is a business activity, but it is a transaction. No. So all business activities are not the transaction, but all transactions are business activities. So you have to get this clarity there. Now all the business activities are not the transaction, but all the transactions are the business activity. Now how we'll make a bifurcation, which is transaction, which is not a transaction? So those activities which are resulting into exchange of money, not exact. So those business activity which are able to, which are involved, which are having the exchange of money or financial character. One more word for you. So those business activity which are having the financial characters are only termed as transactions, not all the business activities. You're understanding now? So which are having financial characters, which are having financial characters, those transactions are only known as activities or monetary transactions. Only monetary transactions, non-monetary transactions are not known as business activities. So transaction are those activities which are monetary in nature, not non-monetary in nature, are not the business activities. Correct. So these business activity are only are just a minute, transaction. And one more word, events. Yeah. So transaction and event, this is the starting topic of your foundation. What is transaction and event? So transactions are act performed by the business. Transactions are act performed by the business. Only those acts which are in monetary nature. Only those acts which are monetary in nature. Now what is the event? Event is result of these transactions. And your understanding, event is result of this transaction. So transaction nothing but business का एक activity है. Business is nothing but activity which is done in regular basis. Correct. So business is doing some activity in regular basis. तो वो activities which are monetary nature उसको regularly जो business कर रहा, that are only known as transaction. Regularly करने से we end up into some results like regularly buying, regularly selling, regularly buying, daily selling. So there is flow of stock, inventory. जो आइटम, इफ आई एम इनटू बिजनेस ऑफ पेन, आई विल बाई डेली पेन, आई विल सेल डेली पेन, मतलब बाइंग पेन, सेलिंग पेन. तो ये पेन के स्टॉक का इनफ्लो भी है, आउटफ्लो भी है. सो दैट आर ट्रांजेक्शन, बाइंग एंड सेलिंग एंड ट्रांजेक्शन. बट at the end of the year we'll see where what is your accounting period and what is the end of the year, we'll discuss in upcoming time. Now there will be one time where for example, when you take particular day only, starting I was not having anything in my hand, I purchased some pens, now I sold some pen. So purchase is one transaction, sale is one transaction. If I purchase 10 pen and I sold 8 pens, I will be remaining with 2 pens. What is this 2 pen? This 2 pen is not I did, this is automatically came because of my activities. So this is what result of my activities. So purchase and sale ka this 2 is the result. This 2 is nothing but in accounting term closing stock. Correct. So closing stock and profit, loss, opening stock, these all are the events. But buying, selling, incurring expenses, having gains on some transaction, these all are the transaction. Understanding? So transaction are activities which is regularly done by business, and at the end of the reporting time we will be having some result because of this transaction, like closing stock, opening stock, and by incurring some expense and having some income we are ending with profit or loss. So profit or loss is also the result of transaction, hence profit or loss is also an event. Understanding? So let me summarize it shortly. Business is doing some activities, those activities which are monetary in nature we will term that as a transaction, and this transaction के results only we term as a events. I think now you are able to have a grip on what is transaction and what is event. Correct? I think you can easily say me what is transaction and event. Transaction are the activity which is performed by the business, and events are the result of those activities. Now let's discuss something now. Users, where we were having discussion at the just couple minutes back. Give me a time. या सो बिजनेस का फाइनेंशियल परफॉर्मेंस एंड फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन is given by financial statement, right? So this statement we have, for this statement we have users, we have the user. So business is, we are doing accounting for the business to know financial performance and financial position which is given by the financial statements. We are giving the statement and providing the statement to the users of the business. Who are the users? Who are the users? The users are actually classified into two. Users of the financial statements are classified into two. Someone called internal users and some are called external users. Yeah. So internal user and external users. So few users are internal and few users are external. Now this we'll see from our institute material. Who are those users? Now I will run you through from the institute material as well. So this chapter we started theoretical framework. So when you see introduction, every individual performs some kind of economic activity. What is economic activity? Which has monetary nature. So there are non-economic activity which is non-monetary nature. So these kinds of economic activity, such economic activity are performed through transaction and events. Performed through transaction and events. Understanding? So what is transaction? Transaction is used to mean a business performance of an act. So whatever act business perform, that is called your transaction. So performance of an act by the business is known as transaction, and events are something happening as a consequences of transaction. Consequences matlab as a result of your transaction. You're understanding? So as a result of your transaction is only a event. Just now we discussed. Correct. So we do accounting. Actually, the accounting is known as, you can see, language of business. Accounting is known as language of business. Why? बिजनेस की परिभाषा इसको क्यों बोल रहे हैं? बिकॉज बिजनेस का परफॉर्मेंस, हाउ द बिजनेस इज परफॉर्मिंग, it's good, it's bad, it's healthy, it's unhealthy. So uski paribhasha is given by accounting. That the reason is known as language of business. You understanding? So that the reason. See, I am not skipping this all the point. This example we'll discuss. This example we'll discuss. That the reason I am going to the main point. Now, so now you are very much well prepared to understand the meaning of accounting now. See, the meaning of accounting, actually this meaning of accounting, whatever we are reading from the book now, is given by different institutes, which are famous institutes. That the reason we are following them. So first definition is given by your AICPA, American Institute of Public Accountant, which say accounting is what? Accounting is an art. एक कला है. It's saying it's a kind of art. Art of what? Recording, classifying and summarizing. So what we are accounting is a, see, I think it's always important before this meaning of accounting, let us once try and discuss these few words. Yeah. Now, before going to the meaning of accounting from the book, it's better to understand few words. First word is something called accountancy, and another word is accounting, and one more word is accountant, and one more word is account. Yeah, these four words. Accountancy, this is the word which is used to denote to the subject which gives the knowledge of accounts. You're understanding? So accountancy is the subject name which is providing the knowledge for the accounts. What we are doing, whatever we are discussing, we got from book. That subject name is called accountancy. And when it come to accounting, what is accounting now? Accounting is something practically application of whatever we written accountancy. Understanding? So जो भी अपन अकाउंटेंसी एक बुक से सीखे नॉलेज, दैट इज अकाउंटेंसी, दैट सब्जेक्ट नेम इज अकाउंटेंसी. और जो सीखे प्रैक्टिकली जब कर रहे, दैट इज कॉल्ड अकाउंटिंग. जब प्रैक्टिकली अपन एंट्रीज पास कर रहे, दैट इज कॉल्ड अकाउंटिंग. एंड द वन हु इज पासिंग दिस एंट्री, जो एंट्री से पास कर रहा ना, उसको बोलते हैं अकाउंटेंट. अंडरस्टैंडिंग द टर्म्स, बिकॉज दिस टर्म्स विल बी यूज्ड इन द मटेरियल डायरेक्टली. You have to able to have a difference of every word. So accountancy was the subject which gives the knowledge for the accounts, and when we practically apply this knowledge is known as accounting, and the one who is applying, the individual, is known as accountant. Now, what is this account? घड़ी घड़ी सुनते आते account is actually the statement. This is the statement. हाँ, ये भी एक statement है which shows the results of few things like cash account, cash के चीज़ा बताता, salary account, salary की चीज़ा बताता, rent account, rent की चीज़ा बताता. We'll discuss what is account in the separate chapter called ledgers. Clear? Now we can discuss the meaning of accounting which is given in the material. Yeah. When we see the meaning of accounting, it says the meaning of accounting is given by these famous institutes. That's the reason we are keeping in our material. One of the famous institutes, American Institute of Certified Public Accountant, which says accounting is an art. Art एक कला है ये. Art of recording, classifying, summarizing. मन बोले वैसे मर्जी में नहीं, इन अ सिग्निफिकेंट मैनर. एक मैनर दे चुके हैं, वही मैनर में वी हैव टू डू दिस रिकॉर्डिंग, क्लासिफाइंग, समराइजिंग. नॉट द वन हु डूइंग उसके वे से. सिग्निफिकेंट मैनर, that too only in the terms of money के ही terms में. You can't do it. See here word uses money, not rupee, so we can use dollar, ये सब money में याद रहे. So in the terms of money, what you record, classify, summarize, what you are doing, that is transaction and event. Transaction and events को we record, we classify, we summarize, not in one wish way. We do it in a significant manner, that too in the terms of money, which are having a financial character, and interpreting the result thereof. So when you see the meaning of accounting, it says it's an art. एक कला है. किसकी, कैसे, क्यों एक कला है? बिकॉज ये कला में एक रिकॉर्डिंग की कला है, क्लासिफाइंग की कला है, समराइज की कला है. मन बोले मर्जी में नहीं, इन अ सिग्निफिकेंट मैनर, एक मैनर दे चुके हैं. इन दैट मैनर, that too in the terms of money only, not like in the terms of wood, milk, kgs, liters, not in any units, in the terms of money only. That too what ये कला recording, classifying किसकी? All transaction event, something which is doing which is done by the businesses. So that business are doing transaction events. For those transaction event, we have a way of recording, classifying, and summarizing in the terms of money. Not only doing that, and also interpreting the results thereof. इनके कुछ results आते, we will end up by something called financial performance and financial position. इससे interpretation लाते कि we are doing good, we are doing bad, we are lacking here, we have to improvise here, this is our strongest point, this is our weakest point. So that interpretation will get from this all process. So that is the accounting definition given by AICP. I think now you are aware of each and every word used in the definition. Correct. Now there is one more definition given by AAA. That is your American Accounting Association. ये भी एक association है जो definition दिया, famous association. Now very important from exam point of view, guys. Just I am going to getting you run through because you should have awareness for this. ऐसे नहीं कि you can't be like you are blank. So what AAA says, this is the process of, this is the process. Accounting is what? It is the process of identifying and measuring and communicating what economic information to permit informed judgment. क्यों करना ये सब? अच्छे judgment ले सके, अच्छे judgment, good decisions we can take and decisions by the users of account. तो ये user point of view से definition. ऊपर वाला definition process point of view से था, नीचे वाला definition user point of view से. तो because we have some users, for user of account we have to identify, measure them. communicate this all economic information to the users. Why to users? Because they have to take some judgments, they have to make some judgment, they have to make some decisions. This is the reason we do accounting. You are understanding now? We have one more accounting given by our accounting principles board. This is of Certified Institute of Certified Public Accountant. They are also given some definition. You can go through it. This is not that important. This two definition has something to learn, because one is from process point of view of AICPA, one is from user point of view. Understanding now? We'll do this all remaining point. Don't worry. To go with the flow, I am just this also you can understand now. This is the, I told you, accounting is done in significant manner. This is the manner. First step is your recording. First step is your recording. Second step is your classifying. We'll see all in detail now. Just I'm letting you know each step. Third step is your summarizing. Fourth step is your analyzing. I will explain each and every word, no worries. And fifth step is your interpreting. And the sixth step is your communicating. Now see, what is recording? Now we'll discuss in each and every word of the stages of accounting. What is this recording? Yeah. What is this recording? Now, recording only the starting step in accounting. Without recording, you can't do anything, because this is the thing which filters the data which is required for accounting, and after filtering, it starts recording in a significant manner, in a specified manner. So this is what basic function of accounting. Basic function of accounting, because without this function we can't get anything, that we can't get those objectives of accounting. And how? See, recording of transaction, obviously recording of what? Transaction and event. So how will you get to know transaction has happened? Understanding this question, कैसे मालूम होता है कि ट्रांजैक्शन हुआ? फॉर एग्जांपल, कैसे मालूम होता है कि परचेज हुआ? कैसे मालूम होता है कि सेल्स हुआ? कैसे मालूम होता है कि रेंट दिए या इनकम आई, सैलरी देना है या सैलरी आई? तो दिस आर ऑल बिजनेस ट्रांजैक्शन, राइट? हाउ विल गेट टू नो दिस ट्रांजैक्शन हैज हैपेंड? देन ओनली वी कैन रिकॉर्ड इट, राइट? रिकॉर्डिंग के लिए वी शुड नो ट्रांजैक्शन इवेंट, एंड we should get to know actually transaction happened. That we'll get to know due to based on some evidenced by some documents. So purchase के लिए we will have document, sell के लिए we will have the document, yeah, salary paid, salary received, या cash received, cash paid, everything we will have the documents, like invoices we have, vouchers we have, receipts we have. You are understanding? Those documents are there. Based on those documents only we'll get to know कि transaction has happened. Now we will record. You understanding? So recording is the basic function, and all business transaction of a financial character, which has financial character, has a evidence by some document, like sale book, passbook, sales slip. Understanding? Due to these documents only we will start recording. Understanding? So we will do recording in some book called journal. Book called journal. We have separate book for recording called journal. And even we can have something, several books. A single book we are maintaining, that is journal. If we are maintaining a separate book for separate transaction, then it is called subsidiary book. We'll discuss much in detail. Clear? Second step, classifying. First step for recording, we record it. Now when we come to recording, we record how the transaction happened. In the same way we'll record. That is called chronological order. Understanding? जैसे जैसे परचेज हुआ विल रिकॉर्ड, परचेज हुआ, सेल हुआ, कैश आया, कैश गया, पेमेंट आया, मतलब जैसे जैसे ट्रांजेक्शन हो वैसे वैसे विल रिकॉर्ड. बट नाउ वी हैव टू समराइज. परचेज पूरे एक जगह, सेल्स पूरे एक जगह, रिसीट्स पूरे एक जगह, पेमेंट पूरे एक जगह. दैट वी नीड क्लासिफिकेशन. दैट इज द सेकंड स्टेप इज क्लासिफिकेशन. यू गेटिंग? सो इन रिकॉर्डिंग, तो यू विल से नाउ सर रिकॉर्डिंग वी कैन डू in that way only. कैश की जगह रिकॉर्ड करो, वो एक जगह रिकॉर्ड करो. Yes, we can do that. That's the reason we have subsidiary books. You understanding? I told you, no, if we are having only one book, that is journal. When we have separate book for recording also, like cash एक जगह, purchase एक जगह, sale एक जगह, that is called subsidiary books. We'll discuss much. But even though we have subsidiary books, still we need a classification. Why? Classification के और advantages है. Because classification है तो ही summarizing easy होती. We can't do without classification summarizing. Clear? So classification is done because classification is concerned with the systematic analysis of recorded data. Which data? Recorded data, which we recorded above. That recorded data only we will systematically analyze. Understanding? For example, like cash transaction we separately keep in cash account. This cash account which shows ki all the receipts and all the payments of cash, and what is the opening balance of cash, what is the closing balance of cash. If closing balance जितना है उतना अपने गले में पैसे, I can say in that way. Understanding? So that gives the classification of particular things, salary, cash, rent, in particular significant manner. That classification is done in the book called ledger. Done in the book called ledger. Book containing classified information is called ledgers. So book containing recording is not a journal. If they have separate books, subsidiary books, and classification is done in ledger. Understanding? Next one is summarizing. What is summarizing? It is concerned with preparation and presentation of the classified data. So what we classified in second step, now we will summarize and prepare statements. And we started because recording books में होती, bulks में, summarizing books में होती. We can't give this all bundles of book to the users. Look, you take this our information and make your judgments or decisions. This is not the way. They will be like, what we can do with so many books. So that's the reason we have to summarize and get it into statement forms. That statement forms is that statement is actually known as trial balance at the initial stage, but will end up to give the users of internal as well as external in the form of financial statements. In the form of financial statements. So statements is the summary of the recorded and classified transactions. Clear? This process only leads to the preparation of financial statement. Now I think you are aware of financial statement. Just now we discussed financial statement is the statement which shows two things, performance and position. Performance is shown by P&L, position is shown by balance sheet which has assets and liability. Correct. चलो बनाए दिए दे दिए, that's enough. Do you think that's enough? We are for that sake आए डेली ऑफिस पे रिकॉर्डिंग करें, क्लासिफाइंग करें, समराइज करें, स्टेटमेंट बना दिए एंड स्टेटमेंट टेबल पर रख के चले गए. Do they need only us for only that thing? No. Apart from that, they need us. Accounting is also done for analyzing the steps, interpreting and communicating. So we have to analyze now. We did the statement. In statement we get to know performance and position date. Now we got to know. Acha we are into profit. Acha we are into losses. Acha we have so and so set. We have so liability. It's enough. No. Now we have to start what analyzing. Why we got so and so profit. Yes, by I profit I party karo घर को जाओ. Not that the way. You have to understand why we got the profit. Profit आने का reason क्या है? Do we have less expenses this time, or do we have more sales? In sales also, do we have much quantity or much increase? मतलब higher in sales price. What is the reason of getting profit? What special we do this time to get into profits? Understanding. So you have to understand the reasons behind this, all the performance and position. That will come into your analyzing. We'll understand the relationship between the items of profit and loss and the balance sheet. इसके कारण ऐसे हो रहा है, इसके कारण वैसे हो रहा है. Understanding. That the reason we are into losses. That the reason we are into profit. We got new branch. That the reason we have got good volume, good sale, good profit. Understanding. So that we'll do in analyzing. And by analyzing, end of result. देखो दिमाग लगा analyze करे, जो भी result आया analyzing, oh so and so the reason, that is called interpreting. Now you are interpreting कि this business had performed well. This financial statements of the business shows that business is performing well and they have scope in so and so performance. They can do much well here. That interpreting is the final result which you got from by analyzing. Understanding? Interpreting is the final function of accounting, and this it concerned with explaining the meaning and significance of the relationship as established by the analyzing of the accounting data. After analyzing whatever you got the result, this is the reason we are good, this is the reason we are good at performance, that is your interpreting. What you got interpreted, you got your own decision in your mind by analyzing, that is called your interpretation. At the last, communication. Why ये सब बना लेके we can't keep in our locker, right? This is for the users of the financial statement. ये user को communicate करना पड़ता है कि this is our financial performance, this is our financial position. Now you have to communicate. You're understanding now. So these were the steps, the stages of your accounting. Clear? Now I will go to the users. Who are the users of your accounting? This all will discuss, nothing I'm skipping. Objectives, function, all I will cover you, but there is one flow of my own which will help. That the reason I'm going to the users now. किसके लिए accounting कर रहे हैं? Because users are there. See this one. Users of accounting information. There are two, internal and external. Correct. Some are internal within the business organization. थोड़े बिजनेस के अंदर के हैं, that are internal users. थोड़े बिजनेस के बाहर के, भाई बिजनेस के बाहर वालों को why they need this all, how the business is performing, what is its position. Wait, we'll get to know each and every one now. First one is investors. Investors are users, right? Why investors are users? Simple, they are the one who are investing into the business, so they will be worried, right? Ki our investing, the business which we are investing can give us good profit or not. Our investment should not go in another way, not gives us loss, should not produce us losses. So that is the investor, to have a good decision, to make their wise decision, they have to understand the business. That's the reason they are the users of the account, because accounting is only the language of business. To understand the business, that's the reason they are the users for the financial statements. Clear? Next is employees. External, internal users, because employees are within the organization, right? Why they are users? Simple, काम करे, salary लो, घर को जाओ. Why they are interested to know profit or loss, how much are our assets, how much are our liabilities. That is concerned by the owner. उन्होंने पैसा लगाया, इनको क्या है, सैलरी लेके घर को जाओ बोलो. Why they are users? Here we have to have some analogy, correct? Then only you are then only you are building your knowledge to know what is accounting, or else you are not getting that knowledge. Why employees are user? Just try a guess. Simple. Employees are worried about their future. कि मेरा यहाँ पे promotion होगा नहीं होगा. Well, what are, because the employees will have worried for their own growth. If business is not doing well, it is showing continuous losses, then they are thinking that this business will get end up, they will shut down the soon, they will close the business, then this employee will have nothing to work, then he should search for another job. So that's the reason employees are always worried about their business. Do I have here growth? Do I am able to get promotion? Do how the business is performing? They even they can pay our salary or not. Understand that the reason employees are also users. Clear? Lenders. Who is lender? Lender is someone who is lending the money, nothing but उधार देने वाला business को. Understanding? Lenders, example I can take as bankers. They are the lenders, they are the one who are lending loans, and we are the business is one who is borrowing, right? So lenders, why they are interested to know why they are users of financial statements? Simple, general thing. Anyone who is lending, what they see in opposite person to lend the money, they see the repaying capacity, right? Simple, अभी घर पे आया कोई रिश्तेदार, पापा को पैसे मांगे, what father will think? Relation will get bad. This they all think that fine, but even they think whether this idiot will repay me or not, thus is having that repaying capacity or not. Same way, lender who is lending the amount to the business, to whatever business is asking, they will see the same repaying capacity of the business, and repaying capacity will be get to know by their financial performance and financial position, which is shown by the statement. You're understanding? That's the reason they are the users of financial statement. By using the financial statement, they get to the repaying capacity, and they will make the decision whether we should lend to this business or not. Whoever the lender might be, bank or any individual. Understanding? That the reason lenders are users. Next, suppliers and creditors. जो भी उधार पे जो भी दे रहे, suppliers and creditors. Supplier, why he is user? सप्लायर मतलब हुई सप्लाइंग टू द बिजनेस, रॉ मटेरियल देने वाला. सपोज आई एम इनटू मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, मेरे को रॉ मटेरियल देने वाला, या आई एम इनटू ट्रेडिंग, जो मेरे को आई एम इनटू ट्रेडिंग ऑफ पेन्स, राइट? सो जो भी मेरे को पेन्स होलसेल मार्केट में देता, आई विल सेल इनटू रिटेल. तो द होलसेल मार्केट का सप्लायर इज अ सप्लायर फॉर मी. होलसेल मार्केट में जो पेन दे रहा है सप्लायर फॉर मी. वाई रीड अबाउट माई फाइनेंशियल परफॉर्मेंस, वो उसका धंधा देखना ना, मेरा धंधा क्यों? ट्राई गेस. सिंपल, आई एम See, supplier is, see, I will go and have my orders there. I need so and so, I need so many quantity of pen. जैसा मेरा बिजनेस ग्रो होगा उसका भी बिजनेस ग्रो होगा ना. So that the reason he is always interested in my business. Ki my this for me, I am a customer for his business, right? So he is always interested in my financial performance and position, how I am doing, how my business is growing, so how much quantity I can have an order, so that he can maintain the stock at his premises. Understanding? Supplier, that the reason they are worried about our financial performance and position. That is the one more. That is the one reason. One more reason is I may take in credit, right? उधार पे ले सकता है मुझसे in 1 month 2 month term. So he will also see my repaying capacity. Supplier, not in form of lender. So don't mix now lender now. I will take some on credit from the supplier. That is even I covered here creditors, supplier and creditor. So creditor will also worried about the repaying capacity, whether the business is running nicely at the due date, whether this repayment can be done or not. That's the reason their creditor and supplier are the user. Clear? I think you are able to understand now why we are doing accounting, because these many users are there. We should show their to them how the business is getting performed, and the 9 stages regarding classifying, summarizing. That's all results into financial performance and position. Customer, next user is customer. Why customers are users? Simple. We all eat Maggie. We never worried about their financial performance and positions. We all use toothpaste and whatever kind of toothpaste we are using. Are we worried about their financial performance and position? No. And why the book is saying customer is user? See, they're saying this way, like, if I am the customer of the big company, and like simple in our last example, wholesaler retailer, I'm the customer. I need a stock from this supplier. Am I worried about his position or not? Yes, because he is the one who is supplying raw material for me. If he shut down his business, no one is there to supply me raw material. Understanding? That's the reason, as I am a customer for his business, I have to know for my business purpose. I am always worried about his business, key whether the supplier is able to give me stock on time or not, because if he's not running good, I may not get this raw material on my time, which will affect my business. So as a customer, I will be always worried about this is the one reason we have customer as a user. And one more reason, this, okay, you are saying you are into the business, that they don't worried. If certain customer like us, Maggie we are eating, we are using toothpaste, we are the customer, are we worried about the financials? Are we come into the users? Yes. How simple. Now, if I am aware that Maggie is getting to close, for example, if Maggie is getting, because they are into losses, so they are getting close, am I required to shift to my taste or preference or not? I should search my substitute. Whatever product you might suggest, I should see my substitute. This I will get to know when I get to know their performance and position, to switch my taste and preference in appropriate time, or else I will be in struggle. Understanding? That the reason users are also, sorry, customers are also users for the financial statement. Clear? Now coming to government and other agencies, why they are users? Why government is user? Simple. We are, see, if your company act is there, companies act, partnership act is there, or even though you are not having any act, your business will have its income tax act will come. समझ में आ रहा? So that's the reason government or agency are also users, because they have their own rules and regulation to be get satisfied by the business. That's the reason they always are the users to know whether these all rules and regulations are getting satisfied by the business. But our business are showing financial statement. In that financial statements, we are showing only performance and position. How they will get to know these rules and regulations are getting satisfied or not? Now, financial statements are not only having these two information. These are the major information: financial performance and position. Other than that, financial statement also provide many general purpose information which are actually required to give by the acts which are governed by the particular forms of business. There, they will be checked by the financial statements. Clear? Public, why they are users? Public, because when they invest into the public, as an investor I can say, public, when they want to invest, they are users. Management, obviously business is managed by these idiots only. These are the one who are managing the business. They should know, are we managing good, well, bad, not satisfied, where we are lacking, where we are doing well, we should continue the same. At the reason, management also are also the users of financial statements. Clear? These are the users. So I think we can stop our lecture today. So today what all we covered is forms of business and why we do accounting for the business, to know performance position and what are transaction, what is event, what definition of accounting given by AICPA, AAA, and even we are doing this is for users and who are the users at the end. We covered this one. So rest all whatever is there, don't worry, I will be covering all with lot and good conceptual clarity here. Till then, take care and bye bye. Thank you.